Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. So, last episode, we got to the mining dimension. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not done a thing since then. Matter of fact, I just finished recording that episode. I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to get another episode in before I have to stop recording for the day. Today, we're going to do, it's going to be the last magic episode for a few episodes. I want to get two things done today. First off, I want to get Astral Sorcery done. Going to take care of that. After that, we're going to go ahead and take care of what we got left with the LordCraft. Get all of that done and out the way. And then next episode, we're going to start getting into automation, like auto crafting, getting our different stuff set up, getting more crops planted, getting a lot of that stuff done. So, but for now, we got stuff to do. First things first, we want to build, well, before we get that far, let's get to this. We've got a few things we need to get built here. First things first is the telescope. Telescope's actually pretty easy to make. Take our looking glass that we already had. Why are we're not looking in there? Put that in there. Of course, it's not nighttime. We can fix that. I really should move that over here, so I don't have to keep going back over there. That's the only reason why we need it at night, is because of this over here. So there we go. We've got our telescope. This thing is actually quite nice. Basically, you can look in here, search the sky, find constellations, which, like I said, we've already found the ones that we need to find for the moment. Alright, so next on our list of stuff we need to do, we're going to take care of the tomb at last. We need to make these shifting stars. These shouldn't be too bad. No, they're not. We need ruined marble. We need illumination powder, which we've not made yet. Let's go get some glowstone. I believe I put some of those in there. Where did they go? Oh. That's going to make way more than we're going to need. Let's just make that. Beautiful. So we've got the illumination powder. We're going to need a bucket of liquid starlight. Easily done. And we're going to need some of that. And we're going to need some of that. Alright, so shifting star. I don't know if what use this has in this pack just yet. I've not looked. Come on. Oh yeah. Take it out of our hand. So uses with this. We can make the iridescent star, or we can make these resplendent prisms, which is what I actually want to do. Why did that not complete? There we go. Some of these things just are such a pain to get to complete. So, but there we go. So I want to make this resplendent prism. So we're going to need some more stardust. I'm hoping we can put these in here, and that's not going to give us stardust. We're going to need guess we're making a pulverizer. Don't know. Let's see here. Make a couple of these. And there we go. And for the time being, that's what I want. We'll just go ahead and throw it here. There we go. Alright, so we've got that. We need a string eye vendor. String we've got. Vendor we got. Oh, I've also we're going to be needing wool here pretty soon, so I've made this here tree. This thing is not getting string very fast. We're going to have to do something else with that. So, but anyways, we should have. No, we don't. We need one more piece of gold. That should be everything we need to make this. Alright. I'm going to move this, like I said, over here where we're doing this. I'm tired of flying over here. Should be able to just throw this down right here. I decided to look to see how much blood we have in our network. We're still doing really good, so that I'm not too concerned with. So there we go. Give me enough starlight for this. Didn't realize this was going to take so much starlight. Come on. There we go. Whoa. That is awesome. I love, like I said, I love this stuff. So basically what this does, we're making this resplendent prism. Basically this will give us a perk. Or not really a perk, it gives us well, as you can see, it adds 1 level to existing efficiency, which we have. Well, this one doesn't really have a whole lot of efficiency. But the thing is you can use this and get several different perks. It's a randomly generated thing. But we can also use this with this recipe right here and reset it and get another one. So that's really the only reason why I showed you all that. You can get some pretty cool stuff with that. So yeah, but done with that. Next up, we're going to look at this Phosic Resonator. And here's the thing. If you look at the Phosic Resonator recipe, there is, of course, this one, then it shows this one. And there's 3 different crafting for it. I'm going to assume that we need to do this one, because it is with this in the quest book. So that's my hope. So we're going to need 2 glass lenses. We're going to need our other phasic resonator, which I'm going to guess that I put up. We're also going to need some more star metal dust. How much do we need for this? No, we didn't need any more. We already had enough. There's our phasic resonator. We're going to need some glass panes. What was that, 2? Yes. Now we have the recipe that we were doing with the crafting with these things. We can also do this now over here and get the same result. It's a little bit cheaper, but it also does use starlight. Not sure which one that is. Looks like we got it. So let's get this one. There we go. And that should be everything we need to do this. Still now wish I set this up over here. So let's see if we can get that quest to complete. Alright, it's just not going to complete. So we will wait and see if it happens. If not, we'll make the other one. So next up is our attunement altar. This shouldn't be too bad. We're going to need another spectral. We're going to need a bunch of spectral relays. Ruined marble. Everything. Got everything, I think, except for a rock crystal. Oh no, we need the spectral relay. And I should still have one of those. And we wasted too much time. Alright, it is now nighttime. And I am hoping that we're going to have enough to do this. There it goes. We're going to get this one. We've got a huge platform to make with this. There we go. Alright, so our book. Attunement. Oh, it's right there. This is a massive structure. We're going to need a ton of sooty marble. It is a 15 by 15 of that. So let me get this all laid out and we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Put this on. This should be a fully functional altar now. Actually, I'm probably going to have to break this and replace it. And there we go. So now comes which perk or which one that I want to do. And I'm not 100% sure. But I'm thinking we're going to do... Let's do... That does increases plants. That makes you faster. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it actually matters. I don't know. Usually I go with plants. I'm thinking we'll go with this one, Visio. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spectral relays. So let me get those made and we'll be back. Alright, I've got our relays. We need our book. We're going to get... Which one was it we decided on? Visio. We're going to get that out. We're going to put this in our offhand. We are going to make it nighttime. And we're going to come over here. And as you can see all this little blue particles. We're going to place these. I think I missed where the blue particles are. This does have to be in the sky for this to work. And there we go. It is lit up. It's ready to go. All we got to do is walk into it. And we attune ourselves. This is absolutely cool. I love it. I'm going to keep saying it every time we do this. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now we should have a new section in our book for perks. And we've got this massive tree to go through. So this is what we've done. We've got one reach. So as we rank up, we can select perks. It's just going to be one of those kind of random things. I don't know exactly what it is that we need to do to unlock it. But it should just slowly, over time, go. And I mean, we can get to where we can upgrade our movement speed, and we can start branching over this way to get into some of the other stuff. So, but there we go. We've got that complete. Let's go ahead and claim that. So next up, we need to make the ritual offer. Our ritual altar. This we're not going to use right now. We're going to eventually. I don't know exactly what I want to use. What I want to use it for. We can add different perks, different buffs and stuff like that to an area. Like I said, I'm just not sure exactly what I want to use it for. Because you got to kind of watch what you do with it. If you use like regen or health boost or something like that, it will actually give it to any mobs that spawn in the area. So basically what we've got left is the iridescent altar. And to do that, we have to get into actually making a attuned crystal, which really isn't hard, but we've got to make one. I'm hoping, wait, does it have to be a blue one? Yes. So we've got to make us one of these, and I got to remember how to do that. Alright, we are back. First thing, we are ranking right on up with our leveling right on up. So yeah, just more or less just me running back and forth. We're doing that. So a few things we need to make. We are working towards our iridescent altar. Of course, we've done all this stuff. We need to get a attuned, or not just an attuned, it can be just a celestial crystal. So to do that, we're going to need a few things. First thing we're going to need is to make this here linking tool. Get that made. There we go. Alright, so next up we're going to have to make, in order to make a celestial crystal, we are going to need to make us a, well, we don't necessarily have to make one of these collector crystals. We can go over yonder and use one of those, but we're going to go ahead and make our own. I need to get a rock crystal. And that should be, oh, we need an attuned rock crystal. And it's becoming daytime, which, poof, and it's going to be, really? Are we going to have a night with no constellations? Oh, there it goes. Put that. There we go. That's going. We'll get that done. There we go. We have us an attuned rock crystal. And this will give us our collector crystal. So basically, these are the crystals that you find inside the Astral Sorcery structures. Makes it so you don't have to go out and find one to use, which is great. So there we go. We've got it. Alright, so next up on our list, we need to make, put that there. Let's get some light going on here. Alright, so we need to make a celestial crystal. In order to do this, you're going to need a bucket of liquid starlight. You are going to need a collector crystal. We're going to need our linking tool. That should be linked. And in here we're going to need a piece of stardust, and we're going to need another rock crystal. I'm not necessarily concerned about which one because we're going to be using it in crafting. So throw that in there, throw that in there. It's going to do its fancy little particle effects. and it should turn into a crystal cluster. Any moment. Any moment at all. There we go. So this thing takes a little bit of time to grow. With the collector crystal on the star metal, it should speed up the process just a little bit. So we're going to let that go. We can't make the other table until this thing's fully grown. So while that is going, we're going to finish working on our LordCraft stuff. So we're going to need the pure crystals that we had. And we're going to need, I'm hoping that we can do this. Oh, yes, we can. Beautiful. So there we go. There is our void workbench. And now we can also, basically this is the same as what we had, just got more storage in it. So we should be able to take that, and that will give us our void forge. Same thing. But this you can actually use our, I don't know what I did with it. I bet I put it in here. Void crystal. If we have anything stored in here, we can use it to craft items instead of using mana from here. So the last thing that we need to make is, let's go ahead and make that, or do that, complete that. We need to make the runestone crafter. I've looked at this recipe a few times. That will give us the staff crafter. This will, with this, we need mana infused ingots and mana infused gems. Now, talked about doing certain quests for these guys at the Nexus. I did go kill a couple spiders. I have not gone and claimed this, so let's see what happens. Alright, we are here. I should have, oh, this showing task. We slayed the spider, and we should have got a reward. We got a damp crystal, we got a spell focus. We didn't get any kind of stored mana. So, but that is more or less what these guys are for. Let's see about getting a new quest. Same thing. So I'm not necessarily worried about it. We're going to head back home. Alright, we are back home. So we're going to need to make some more crystals. Which ones are we? I don't forgot which one. Bright crystals, which is glowstone. Alright, so we need redstone. We're going to, not that. We're going to need some mana infused ingots. We're not going to need that many, but that'll work. And wait, is that what it is? Yeah, it is. We're also going to need a few diamonds. And there we go. Let's go check on our crystal right quick. That is not fully grown. So I need to of course that doesn't have anything in it, I was hoping. Alright, so we need some more crystals. So let me get we can't even use this because we don't have, it has to have how do we fill it? Alright. Alright. We should have everything we need now to make this. There we go. A runestone crafter. So that completes at least the quest with LordCraft. The only thing else that I think we have to do with LordCraft is we need for the creative essence. So that is done. So next up, we still got to finish our, that's not what I wanted to do. Finish up our crystal here. So we're going to set an observer on us. It's kind of a pain to figure out whether or not this thing's fully grown or not. Let's set it to current block. We want this to emit a redstone signal that should, let's get us a redstone lamp. And when this thing is fully grown, it should tell us that, hey, it's fully grown, the light will be lit, and we'll be ready to go. So, that is what we are waiting on. Alright, we are back. That took forever. But we've got our celestial crystal. We got 2 stardust from it. So, but while I was waiting, I did go, well, I didn't go, I went, we had a few constellation papers left. I have now found Mineralis and Octans. So we've got a few more of those. But for now, let us get, dang it. See if that works. Oh, please work. I know how we can get a boost. Let's take this. We'll place it right there. Get our linking tool. And there we go. This will give us our altar. And there we go. We got the challenge complete. Let's go here for that. Let us break this. And there we go. So now all we need to do is make the altar. That's not what I wanted. We need to go back one. I'll go ahead and tell you, I apologize for the long video, but we're going to finish this. So everything should be the same except adding some blocks to the top of this. So we're going to need that Marble blocks. We're going to have to break that for now. Do that. And that should be our tier, or not our tier, but our iridescent altar complete. We'll have to break it again, place it back down. And there we go. So, now, one last thing to do, and that is going to be to make this other phosnic resonator. Alright, we're back. Alright, we're back. We've got to make a collector crystal for this. But we need it to be set to... what was that? Oh, I got it in my hand. Octans. Which just so happens that we just found that one. So there is that. So we should be able to take this, place it in here-ish. Wait, what? Does that have to be... oh. Alright, so it seems like no matter what I do, I cannot get enough starlight in here. So, if you've never never made one of these crystals, made them better. Basically what you do is you take a crystal, pick the one that's got the best purity, which the one that we have in there is at 93% purity, and basically you want to throw it into liquid starlight and it'll suck it up. Once you get it sucked up, you want to check your size. You do not want your size to wind up getting down below 0. And basically we want to do this until we get the cutting to 100%. We might be able to do this. Yeah. So we're at 100%. So now we want to get the size back up to the biggest size it can be, which will be, for this crystal, I think it's 400. So that's what we're doing. Alright, I think we might be getting somewhere. So I've got everything about ready. I made the containment chalice. I want to see if this is going to take care of everything we need to where we don't have to fill this thing up anymore. It does make it a whole lot quicker. So that is a plus. And I finally got this thing filled up. I made it a celestial. It's a 900. So we should be good now to finally make this last resonator. So we're going to need that. We need a attuned rock crystal. There we go. Now we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wait, no. 1, 2, 3. And I'm still one short. So while I'm doing this too, you'll also notice I've got blue hearts. I have found inside of our book. I'll show you as soon as we get this done. That one. That. Oh, I'm hoping we're going to have enough to do this. Or enough light to do this. We're fixing to find out. Now these don't have to be placed in any certain spot. I just placed them right there. Come on. Work for me. There we go. So now we have all 3 of them. And I'm still not getting the quest completed. Anyways. In our perks here, I found the line. If we'd have went with Avitus instead of Vicio, that line increases your health. You can also get it to where next one we get is going to increase armor, but it'll go through. You can go that way, and then we can get more maximum life, and then basically regen. So that's the line we're going to be taking with the perks, and all I've got to do is just fly around or run around, and it will take care of that. So our next bit of business. I realize this video's taking forever. We got to figure out how to get this thing done. Let's see here. F3 and H. It's supposed to show us. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to figure out how to figure out that quest Figure out the number, complete it, figure out what's going on with it, and then go from there. But with that, that's it. I've been at this forever, and that's it. So we've got Astral Sorcery done. I'll probably still do some stuff off camera. Definitely going to be finishing perks, finishing all the constellations, and then go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I apologize for it being really long, but we got it done. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.